Okay, welcome back. So what I'm going to do now is show you how to actually personalize your rim. It's the same file I've been working with previously, and I'm going to show you, like I said, how to annotate it with your group member name. All right, so to do this, we're going to use or create what's called a reference plane using reference geometry. So let me just orient this a little bit first. Right-clicking, rotate view, just set it up like that. Use the scroll button to kind of zoom in or zoom out. All right, go back to select mode. So what I'll do is I'll select a plane here that's a plane that lines up with the axis of the rim. Highlight that plane, and then I select this button here, which is a insert reference plane. I can get to it here also, reference geometry, reference plane. And a new plane should pop up. We want to make sure this plane is located some distance away from the that initial plane. In this case, is my top plane. So you see how this reference plane is above or away from the model. I don't know how yours will show up by default, but just make sure it's some distance away and actually not touching the model itself. Okay? So I got that set up, so I'll click OK. And now what I want to do is create a sketch in that plane. And to do that, I will just go into sketch mode. You see the plane's already highlighted, so when I click on sketch, I'm automatically sketching in this plane. Now what I need to do is to draw a line in this plane, and that's going to serve as kind of my boundary or reference for the text. So I click on the line tool. However, in fact, I'll just do it this way actually. I click on the line tool, and I'm going to check the box that says for construction, and then I'll just draw a line in this plane. And click OK. Close that line, and now I can add text. I'll be adding that text directly above that line. So now I click on this text icon here, and I need to change the size of the font. So I uncheck that and then click on the font button, and I just want to make sure this is 4 millimeters high. Change that to 4. Click OK, and then in this box here I'll type the text. For example, I'll type blue 1. That's group blue 1. And you see the text shows up here now, and I just click OK. Now let me rotate that so you see it. So you can see the text is there, and now what I'm going to do is actually extrude this back onto the surface of the rim. So when I print this, I'll have some indication of whose rim this is, all right, which group this belongs to. So what I want to do now is exit that sketch, go to features, but you see that the sketch is still highlighted, and then I want to select extrude cut, and so you see that it's now extruding actually all the way through at this point. I don't want to extrude it all the way through. I just want to extrude it just so I get a little, almost like an engraving type action on the surface. So I'm going to just adjust my depth manually and just eyeball it since I'm looking kind of from the side. So let's try 7. See what that looks like. So you see it backs off a little bit. Let me rotate that. That's maybe a little too deep. So let me actually do 5. See what that looks like. All right, that might be just about, so I'll do 5.5. All right, so that way I'm sure it's kind of cutting into the part. I'll just click OK and look at it, and I can make an adjustment if necessary, but I think it's going to be okay. So you can see now that I've kind of marked in or kind of engraved on the surface of the rim, if you will. And so when I print this, that lettering will come out, and I'll be able to identify this. Okay, so that's how I can mark up my part, and I'm doing this even on a curved surface. Keep that in mind as well. All right, so you should plan to annotate your rim model with your group information. That's it. Enjoy.